Hey guys, here I am in my garage with my brand new model. Actually, it's not brand new. This is a 2018 Model S, and on a trip somewhere in Nebraska on Interstate 80 or Iowa, I got a rock chip from being behind and also next to two different semis. This is the first rock chip I've had in this thing, and I've driven now about 55,000 miles. So I just want to show you what it looks like. It's on the passenger side. It's a small chip. I definitely heard it, although I didn't see it until later when I had pulled over and stuff. It's probably less than a dime. Well, it's about a dime size. So I just want to explain the process for something like this. So I called actually a glass place because I knew that like if you have a small chip and they define that as like less than a dollar bill, if you can cover it with a dollar bill, which sounds kind of big to me actually. They can try to seal it. And then when they use the sealant, which I think is epoxy based, then it won't spread to a larger crack, which in that case you would have to replace your windshield, often required by law. So anyway, I called a place. I think the local place here was called Action Glass. There's another one called Safe Light. That's a big company. There's lots of different companies that will do this kind of thing, crack sealing as well as windshield replacements. Anyway, I called them and they're like, yeah, we can do that. You can bring it in to us. We can go to you with a mobile tech. And also insurance companies will also cover this. Even without a specific windshield policy, there's no deductible. They will cover the sealing for a small crack, which is great. And the reason why they do this is it's not too expensive. It's like, I think for this one, it was like 50 something bucks if I went into them, and it was like 70 something bucks for them to come to me and do it in my garage. So it's really affordable, and it saves the insurance company a lot of money if they can just preemptively have this taken care of, and they don't have to replace a windshield later on. I already showed you what it looks like. The tech came out the following week. Actually, I mean, they scheduled me the next day after I called them. So I want to show you what it looks like now. And I will say I was very impressed with how it came out. Now I know there's focusing issues here, but I just want to show you. You should be able to actually see it. It's right here. But look, and if I shine some light on it, you can see, I'm gonna go to a higher power here, hold on. Yeah, so if I shine some light on it, you can definitely see that there is still some crack in there. Oops, how do I turn this light off? There we go. But without the light, I mean, they told me like it's not going to disappear. I was like, I don't care. I just want it to like not spread to a worse crack. And I would say that this is just really, really good. I'm really, really happy with how this came out. And again, just for reference, this is how, I mean, it's actually easy to lose in terms of sight. So yeah, I think it came out. Really well. It's really low, so I'm not really going to notice it too much. And honestly, it's just going to look like a bug. There's a little bit of, yeah, that's just a little bit of. I don't know if that's a bubble or something. I can see the crack underneath. Now I'm hoping though that the sealing will hold through the drastic temperature changes that we get here. Because the worst thing would be if this thing starts to spread, and then it's really hard to get it to focus on here because it's so small. Let me go to high power again. Got a 4x zoom on here. There you can kind of see it. Yeah. And if I go down like this, yeah, now you can really see it. Now it looks horrible, doesn't it? Until I zoom out and you're like, NBD, no big deal. Can I get that light shadow in it? Not very well. Where is it? Let's see. So I actually still have to search for it. So it's right here. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see. Anyway, so yeah, pretty happy about that. So I guess I would say the moral is contact one of these windshield places if you have a rock chip. You can do this by yourself. You can get kits. I didn't look into it that much. I was going to until I found out that my insurance would just cover this for free through a glass place. I was like, great, have them take care of it. But you can do it. Chris Fix on YouTube has a good video on how to do it yourself. He had a similar crack in his windshield. So it is possible, but call a glass company, and they might be able to work with your insurance and do it for you with no deductible. Come to your place and have it professionally done. It's also guaranteed. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's guaranteed to like not crack farther. I didn't look into that, but that would be great because, like I said, I don't really care if there's a little chip in there. I just don't want it to spread out, and then I have to like replace my entire Model X windshield, and I've gone 55,000 miles so far and not had to replace it. I don't have the windshield replacement policy on my insurance. I think you have to add it specifically so you don't have to. I mean, I think the deductible would be covered, but I would have to pay my deductible, which I set mine to very high because I want pretty high coverage for liability and stuff like that. So my deductible is like $1,000. It's definitely more than that to replace the windshield, but I would have to pay my deductible. Anyway, so that's it. That's having a crack, rock chip in your windshield taken care of. Hope this was helpful.